Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for January 2023. Can't believe it. All right, I am going to take a quick second to let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. So Gemini, let's get started. Spirit, I am pulling for Gemini, the sign of Gemini. What would you like them to know for January? Thank you, Spirit. All right, Gemini, you're starting out with the Strength card, and it is crossed with the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you're being very strong here in a situation where you're releasing something or someone from your past. What's happened in the past? Well, you had the Nine of Cups in reverse. So things weren't going in a way that was pleasing to you. You weren't getting what you wanted out of this situation. Let's see why all this is happening. The Knight of Swords, because somebody spoke some truth here. Somebody came forward probably impulsively, rather quickly, and they spoke some truth. Let's see, what's on your mind? Let's see what's on your mind. The Lovers. Yeah, this is a love connection. This has to do with love. Now, it could be partnership. If this has to do with work or career, it could be something to do with partnership. What's happening in January? The Seven of Wands. You're going to be standing your ground here. You might be having to defend yourself in this situation, but you're not going to be backing down. Let's see how you're showing up, Gemini. And you're also going to be growing from this experience. And believe it or not, others will be growing too. You're showing up as the Seven of Cups. You're going to have a lot of different options available to you. And it's going to seem, rather magical, like they're going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be actually manifesting these options and these different opportunities. What's coming at you is the Two of Cups. So either a soulmate, if this is in love, this is love is coming towards you. It is a sign of Gemini. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but it is that sign if you're curious. And you're going to have a lot of different options though. If this has to do with business or has to do with how you make your money, this is partnership. All right, so let's see what Spirit's advice is. King of Swords. Be honest, play fair, have good boundaries. If there's any legal matters, be sure that you are very methodical and clear with that. Keep your emotions out of this if there's any legal matters. But even if if this is a love connection, be sure that you don't leave your head behind. Don't just jump into something that is all about just the heart. You want to make sure you're making decisions that are head and heart. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome. The Hangman. So there'll be a period of waiting. I'm seeing that with regard to money in particular, there's some money that's coming in, and there's going to be a period of waiting. By the end of the month, you're going to feel this that you have to wait, but it's for a sum of money. It's for a larger sum of money. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Underlying energy, and it tells me that you do come into the month kind of feeling dissatisfied, not really as happy. That doesn't surprise me, seeing the energy here that you are entering into. You know, you're releasing something, and that doesn't surprise me that you would be feeling dissatisfied because you're not getting what it is that you want. You're trying to be strong throughout this, but you've got better days coming. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Strength card here for Gemini? All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Star. Okay, so you're being very strong. I also see you being very loyal here, Gemini. You're very much focused on your money. You're focused on your wishes and trying to find balance. You're very focused on healing. A lot of you may be pouring yourself into your work, and it will pay off for you. You're reaching balance, and I feel like you're balancing out your emotions and doing a lot of healing here. Your money is going to increase because a lot of you are very focused on the money right now in order to deal with this situation. Why is the Six of Cups here? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you might be getting a divorce. Others of you are, there's a person. This is not a situation, but a person that is being left behind. Yeah, there's a breakup here. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's the devoted couple. That's the married or in a long-term commitment. And they're not seeing eye to eye here. And so I can see that that's what is the past that's being left behind. So it's a partnership and it could be a partnership. But it looks more like this is about love for most of you. Let's see what the Nine of Cups is in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, somebody was moving very slow and then just was stagnant. So the relationship was stagnant. Things weren't moving forward. If this is about money, there was not enough money in this situation, and you may have hit a plateau, a ceiling, and you knew that things were not going to improve. Yeah. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, there was stagnancy. Oh, so somebody confessed something. So all this is happening because somebody told the truth about a situation where there was deception of some sort. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody found out about something that was done deceptively, lying, cheating, stealing. There was deception. And I don't see this being on your behalf, Gemini. This was the other person because you're showing up as loyal. Yeah, you found out about something. Either that or it was confessed to you. Somebody spoke truth about a situation that there was some sneaky business going on and it caused this split. And now you're healing. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers? Yeah, you want to be happy. You're opening back up to love. You want to be happy. You have a realization, there's clarity with regard to a previous connection, a previous lover, and you want to be happy. So your focus is now turning to love and opening your heart back up. Let's look at December. Let's see what's happening in December. Show me December for Gemini. Show me December for Gemini. All right. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, my goodness. Queen of Cups reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups, Six of Coins, I'm sorry. And the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in January, I think I said December, I'm sorry. In January, you go into January and there's this sense of having to defend something here. What are you defending? Well, there's a new beginning of some sort, and it's very passionate, very passionate. If this has to do with money, it's a lot of money and it's something you're passionate about. But you may not, no, I take that. If this has to do with money, you will be having to defend this. It's something you're passionate about. There's a lot of money involved, and you're leaving behind something that you don't love anymore. Because there's somebody that is going to, another job or another situation that is going to be more equal and far more generous financially. There's a sense here, though, that at the end of the month, you have to be quiet about something. There's something you're not to tell or you're having to keep quiet about. Now, if this is about love, and for most of you it is, I feel like you meet somebody here, and it is like, because you've opened up to it. In your mind, you've opened up to this. You just want to be happy again. And I feel like you meet somebody, and there is like this instant chemistry, Gemini. And I feel like there's maybe it starts even as a one-night stand, but it blossoms into more because this is stability as well. So there's passion, there's stability, and there's a new beginning here. And it actually helps you to let go of the previous connection. Yeah, I see you releasing that previous connection. Like your focus becomes more about this new person. So I feel like that's who's coming towards you this month in January. And it allows you to release that. Or it could be you're releasing that and this comes in, but that's not the order I'm seeing. You will receive an equal give and take in this connection. This is going to be somebody who's actually very generous. And I see you entirely releasing this old situation by, let's see, I would say the 3rd week of January. And by the end of January, I see you realizing that this is a really equal give and take. But again, I'm seeing a situation where you have to be quiet about something. There's something here you're not to talk about. You have to keep quiet about something. Let's look at your energy, because I see you basically manifesting all these opportunities for yourself. And you're going to have different opportunities and different options. I don't feel like you're going to have difficulty choosing. But the thing is Gemini, you're going to realize that not all of the options that are available to you are good for you. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords. Here is that 10 of Cups reversed. And then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you're in this situation where you have a lot of options available, but there's still a lot of pain and hurt. There's a lot of feeling dissatisfied, a lot of pain that you're dealing with, and it's causing a lot of inaction. And so I feel like this person that you meet jars you out of that. it's like you know you have these options, but you don't really have the desire, or you're just beginning to get that desire. And coming along with that is the realization that not everything is going to be good for you. And so I feel like there may even be, like, you might even be reaching out to, you know, embrace some of these and finding out that, oh, well, this person's not what I thought they were. Or, you know, maybe you embrace a situation and then you found that they wouldn't make you happy. And so you're finding that these are not good options, right? Until this person shows up. And I feel like this person's showing up really early in January. And I feel like you're in this defensive mode because you've kind of looked at what's out there. You're not very happy and satisfied with what's out there. And this person's going to take you by surprise. You may even hold back from this person, but I don't think they're going to let you. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here. All right, we have the card of Justice, sign of Libra. So we have Gemini, we have Libra, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords reverse. So Libra and Gemini are both very strong. There's also Aquarius here. So this is telling me that the energy that's coming towards you, this is somebody who is going to be very charming. They could work in the legal field. They could work in the court systems. They could be an attorney, a judge. They could be a clerk at the court. Somehow they could be a police officer, perhaps. Somehow they could work in the legal field. They don't have to, though. I will tell you that this person is your balance. It's your justice. It's bringing in karmic justice for you for what you've experienced here in the past. And it's going to balance this out. And that's what you were looking for. So this person's bringing balance in. And I think you're going to be the balance for them. So this looks like a soulmate. I will tell you, though, that this person might be juggling another person as well. And that person is not going to be pleased about them meeting you. So there could be another person that's coming, you know, that this person is seeing as well. So be aware of that, because I do see the energy of another person here that might be a little bit angry or bitchy, a little cutting. But I feel like you can more than handle them. So it's somebody that is attached to this person that causes an imbalance here in this connection as they come towards you. And it could be that this person is either an air sign or a water sign, because this person, I feel like, is manipulative and kind of an angry, manipulative person. And it's somebody that your person that you're meeting is letting go of. They're releasing that person and they're not happy about it. So I don't feel like they're trying to bring baggage with them. They're releasing that person, but that person doesn't want to be released. Interesting. Let's see why the King of Swords is here. Again, I see that air sign energy. Doesn't have to be, though. All right. We have Temperance. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the World in reverse. Okay, so Spirit's advice. I already told you, be sure that you bring your head along with your heart as far as your decisions, okay? So don't be overly emotional, but use your intellect as you're making your decisions. Try to bring in a balance. Spirit's saying bring in a balance, and be sure you do your healing. Do your healing and bring balance with you. Don't leave your emotions to the side, and don't make everything about emotions. You want to have a balanced approach here. Be sure that you are healing yourself first. Also, there's an indication that this meeting is a soulmate, and so it's being guided. And it's being guided in order to move you towards a out of problems and chaos into something that is happier, smoother. But there is an indication that the chaos is not over yet. There's still a little bit of chaos that is not complete. And that's why you need to keep your head about you. I think that has to do with the person that is still trying to hold on to this new person. But use your head, because that will end. That will end. Now, we have the Hangman as your outcome, Gemini. Let's see why. All right, we have the Two of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So you may have to, there's a waiting period here. It looks like you may have to wait. If some of you are planning to move, to physically move, or even make a move, because this is moving into a new direction. There's a indication that there's a delay, okay? You may have to wait. There's a delay about walking away. So this person, it has to do with this person, I'm telling you. But there's a delay because someone is unable to move in the direction that they want. And it could be a physical move, or it could just be a move in energy. They are going to, but there's gonna be a delay. All right. By the end of the month, I see them or you doing that. Whoever it is that's delayed will be doing that. But it's walking away from, it's moving forward. It's the same as this energy here that we're talking about. And it'll come with healing and balance. And it is being guided. Whatever this is being guided spiritually. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, again, it's that same message of keeping quiet. There's something that is not to be talked about or not to be addressed. Just walk away from it. So I feel as if somebody is going to try to create a problem, and you're being told, walk away from it. Don't address it. Don't address it. It's not for you. Just walk away from it. Feels like it might be the person who's attached to the person you meet somehow. All right, bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse. And that is underlying energy, telling me that you go into the month feeling rather stagnant. You're unhappy about that. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to heat up in January. And it really is going to heat up quickly. Yeah, you've got quite the January coming. Let's pull you an oracle card to end your reading, Gemini. And there is going to be something here that I feel like it's going to be drama brought on by an outside person. And I feel like you just need to walk away from it. Don't address it. All right. says creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. I love that. So try to bring in creativity. If there's a creative project that you've been wanting to do, you know, delve into that. But creativity is going to be key for you in the month of January, Gemini. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed this video or any of it seems to resonate with you, please hit the like button. And until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.